Hello, this is Colin Liddell, and this is the Shortpod, a brief and succinct podcast commenting on the events and issues of the day. And today it is the 22nd of June, 2025. And on this highly significant day of pagan power, Donald Trump has unleashed the military might of America against the axis of evil that is Iran, or so it would seem. Apparently, what has happened, and of course details may change, is that some American stealth bombers flying from Guam, because the British vetoed the American request to use Diego Garcia, have dropped some bunker buster bombs on several Iranian nuclear facilities, including the Fordow fuel enrichment plant, which is apparently buried under a mountain. Now, this bit of military mayhem is causing a lot of excitement and a lot of attention, and that's exactly the essence of the Donald Trump presidency, this constant ability or hunger to gain attention. Now, my view of Trump's presidency so far is it's a lot of sound and fury, signifying nothing, to use Shakespeare's phrase. It gets a lot of attention, but it doesn't really get results on the ground, so to speak. What Trump is engaged in is a kind of simulacrum of social media. He's there to grab your attention, which is exactly how social media works. It uses algorithms to produce low-quality, attention-grabbing content that is sometimes referred to by the word slop. Now, Donald Trump is the epitome of slop politics. Big announcement, big swinging dick statements that everything's going to change, and then backing down, tacoing out, on again, off again tariffs, etc., etc. So this is all slop politics. The same thing with the deportations. The deportations are focused on blue states. They're done in such a way as to create a kind of bait situation so that the local authorities are then locked into a kind of conflict with the federal government, and it generates headlines, but then it kind of just dies down and fizzles out, and nothing substantial has really changed. Meanwhile, of course, we know that Donald Trump is turning a blind eye to all the illegal workers working for GOP donors in all these red states. So the whole thing's just kind of fake and rather gay. Now, this is the essence of Donald Trump's slop politics. Executive orders that can be challenged in court or politically countermanded at a later date. It doesn't go anywhere, doesn't change the political architecture of America at all. Now, because Trump engages in slop politics domestically, he also engages in slop politics internationally. We've seen many examples of this already. He was going to annex Canada. He was going to take over the Panama Canal. He was going to turn the Gaza Strip into the new Las Vegas or something, etc., etc. So, all these big, blousy statements that grab people's attention and then deliver absolutely nothing. This is exactly what you experience when you go on Facebook or some other form of social media. The algorithms will post lots of content that is just good enough to get your flaccid attention for a few seconds. And this is exactly what is now happening with America's foreign policy. Slop politics creates slop wars. This is not a real war. This is just a gestural war, a kind of shadow war, a fake war, a social media friendly war, something that will get people clicking on for a few seconds in the expectation of something more important, and then ultimately finding out that the whole thing means nothing. A real war, a consequential war, a war of historical importance needs boots on the ground. It needs to change the political reality. It needs to redraw the borders, etc., etc. This kind of fly-by, drop a few bombs on a bit of rock and pretend that you're a tough guy war, it's pure slop bullshit. It's the essence of Donald Trump, and the best thing you can do is to treat it like the garbage it is and don't waste any of your attention on it. Over and out.